the know, just how much to show, to know what to do, just jump in the queue, it's tailored to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's tailored to you. All in the queue, just check out the view. All in the queue. To show, to know what to do, just jump in the queue, it's tailored to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's tailored to you. All in the queue, it's check out the view. All in the queue.
One thing for sure and two things for certain is I'm never going to hear you out if what I'm hearing is stupid. I'm not going to hear that. I'm not going to receive that. That's not my ministry. A lot of y'all sit and give too much of y'all time and effort to people who don't deserve it. Why would you be listening to somebody telling you that 2 + 2 is 92 when you know it's not? That is a waste of my time. It's not of the kingdom. It's not. And I will not subject myself to foolishness, okay? Because I don't like to consider myself to be foolish, so I don't want to sit with it. No, it ain't nothing we can do. We done talking. I'm done talking. I'm done listening as well. Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear that. I hope it reaches you and I hope it touches your spirit. Stop entertaining foolishness. Because people will start seeing you as foolish or somebody to be played with. And I don't like to be played with. Go play Atari. Go play some spades. But don't play with me. All right, love you, bye.
If you're in a situation and someone's being disrespectful to you, don't fly off the handle, man. Here's some advice. Look down, take a deep breath, look back up and make direct eye contact, and then whisper, "Your mom's a hoe." Let them know, punk-ass tricks.
Have you or a loved one been affected by a motherfucker that ain't shit? If so, you may be entitled to a large lump sum of a I don't give a fuck, because you ought not to be running with they funky ass in the first place.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? I feel like I've been broadcasting all day today, but I really haven't. I've been with my private community today. What's up to everybody in my private community? We had a good conversation today with some tea on top of tea on top of hot tea. All right, listen. You see the title. I'm in need of the community's help. This is a call to action. First of all, let me speak to everybody and then we'll get to the business at hand, okay? Let's see. Hey, Dave Bryson, what up with you? What up with you? This is crazy. What's going on? Hey, Shawnee, how you doing? Deb Hill, what's up? Hey, Jody. Hey, Sher, you made it. Jim C, what's going on? Strawberry Shortcake, greetings to you. Saint Center, you are a legend out here in these YouTube streets, and don't you let nobody tell you otherwise, okay? All right. Let me see who else is in here. You love the intro, Dave Bryson? Listen, I love that man. The both of them, they are awesome. Hey, it's crazy. What's up? All right. First, did you get nutrients in you? I did. And I'm on my 3rd bottle of water. That what we went over with the skin regimen. On my 3rd bottle of water. And I did get some nutrients today. Yeah, it's crazy. Saint Cena got you beat. Okay. She is worldwide and renowned in these YouTube streets. Okay. All right. Giggling just me. Giggling just me, SP. Uh-huh. All right, listen. First of all, I want to give a big, huge, large kudos to this entire community, to the All in the Queue community, to everybody who watches this page, who is subscribed to this channel, who is lurking in the bushes, who speaks my name. I want to give a big, huge kudos out to you because y'all did that. Let me tell you, yesterday when I went live in the morning with the fight that happened at the bus stop or in the Dalton community that we were talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about, let me play the video.
So why the fuck do you want to fight me? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you see her, don't say shit to her. Don't get on her bus. So why you get on her bus? Because your ass gonna be in trouble tomorrow. What you done that for? Shut the fuck.
The more I listen to this video, the more I get pissed off. Because the more I listen, the first opening of the video, the young lady who was attacked says, I didn't want to fight her. They wanted to fight me. Then she wanted to know why she was on the bus. Well, you don't work for the school, and it doesn't matter why she was on the bus. She was on the bus. She got home. That should have been all that mattered. Your daughter should not have wanted to fight her. She should have wanted to keep her hands to herself. Anyway, this whole thing pissed me off. I have sent a message to the mom asking if she would come on the platform. Members of my private community, you know what I said about that, and we'll see what transpires. Okay. Dave, that's funny. And so we'll see what transpires from that. But I want to give a huge kudos to this community. You posted this mother's post in the Dalton Politics. You tagged who you needed to tag, and I can successfully tell you that you garnered results. You advocated for someone in your community and you garnered results. I just want to let you know that, okay? I want to let you know that there has been a police report filed now. This incident occurred on Monday. Monday, mind you, we didn't talk about it until yesterday, but this incident occurred on Monday. And on Monday, the parents were not allowed to file a police report. They filed a police report yesterday. You heard what I said. It happened Monday. They were allowed to file a police report yesterday evening, after you advocated for a fellow resident and neighbor of yours. I want to give you a huge pat on the back. You all did that. Okay. And I can tell you that a news outlet has picked up the story. Okay. A news outlet has picked up the story and they'll be running the story tomorrow. However, we've hit a bump in the road and I need something from the community. I need something from the community. I know you all don't like me. I know that. I know you don't like me for whatever reasons. Even though you don't know me, you don't like me. I get it. However, we need this story to get out. We need this story to be heard. And so what I need is other angles of the fight. I need some different videos. We saw all those kids out there with their phones recording and not helping. I know that's right, Cynthia Mall. All that, and guess what? Didn't need no deadhead to do it. That's all I wanted to let you know, is that you are your own advocate. You, the community as a collective. All you have to do is come together and do what needs to be done for your community, as long as you have the information and advocate. That's it. That's all. You don't need no special powers. You don't need no special phone numbers. You don't need no this person, that person, this person, that person. I know this, I do that. I get. You don't need any of that. You need your smartphone, and you need to know how to use the @ button. That circle A, and then type your name and take off. That's what you need to do. Okay? Dang, I got a phone call. I'm missing everything. That's okay. Okay? All right. So, again, a media outlet has picked up this story. I need some other angles of the fight. We saw all those children out there with their phones out recording. I need some other angles of the fight. I need those videos. I need those videos. There has been some legal issues that has been run into with this story, but we need this story to get out in the media. I need some other angles to this video. Aside from the two that we already have. We have those two that I showed on this platform. We need some different angles. If you know anyone, if y'all would please, you can't share this video into Dalton Politics because they will delete it. They'll delete it at the behest of the people who don't want the truth to get out. Tell me I'm lying, Kamal. Tell me I'm lying, Kamal. Because if that wasn't true, John Kraft would answer my messenger inbox, and I would be in Dalton Politics right now because I never broke any rules while I was in there. So tell me I'm lying, Kamal. Okay? So I need the community's help. If you can get or know seen any other videos, know of any other videos, can ask around in the community if you know any parents whose children are at this bus stop, and I believe it was at Kimbark in Dalton. The school is Durskin Middle School in Calumet City. So I believe that's the west side of Dalton, if I'm not mistaken. If I have anybody watching that's in that area that know any of the parents and children over there that got this fight, record it, put it on a social media page, please email me at stewed4@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put my email in the chat. Preferably, I need these videos before tomorrow. We need these videos before tomorrow. I'm up most of the night, so you all can email me, do what, attach, say super. What's the email again on this video if you don't catch it, but I'm going to put it in the chat. That is the email. If you would, please hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to be over here with exclusives, telling the truth, nothing but the truth. So help us God. Okay? That's what we're going to be doing over here. Okay. But I need you to share this video, and I need other angles of this fight. I need some different angles of this fight. All of those kids, let me play this video again, that we saw out there recorded.
I don't know who to root for. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh!
Y'all see the girl with the white headphones? She had a camera in front of the camera angle that we have. If anybody knows who that is, that would be a great camera angle. I need another video. I need another one. I need a social media outlet. A media outlet has picked up this story. Those of you that are in my private community know which media outlet it is. I need another angle. Did y'all see that young lady with the white head? I think it was Dre's Beats, white headphones, wireless headphones on her head. She had a phone recording right in front of the angle that we already have. I need that. I need another angle. Let me see these comments. You need what video? SP is your email in all caps. It doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it in all lowercase or all caps. It's still going to come to me. That would be east side of Dalton. Call City is east of Dalton. Okay, thank you, Chris Z. So east. Thank you. What other videos, angles, and what? Oh, okay, I went back and listen. Okay. So we need to find. So I need you to share this video. You ain't gonna be able to share it in Dalton Politics because I said what I said. Tell me I'm lying, Kamal. Tell me I'm lying. And I'm just using that phrase, tell me I'm lying, Kamal, because somebody else said that when Kamal, and when they asked Kamal a question and Kamal didn't answer the question. But tell me I'm lying. Because I got put out of Dalton Politics for no reason at all, because I never broke any rules in there. Okay? Other than the fact that we gonna tell nothing but the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth over here. So help us God. Whatever it is. Did they ever figure out what was in the mother's hand? Yes. I showed y'all what was in the mother's hand. Let me bring up the picture. Matter of fact, hold on one second. I gotta put, hold on. Just hold the line, please. And I will show y'all in an up close picture what was in the mother's hand. Now don't get mad at the messenger. Okay, don't get mad at the messenger. Hold on one second. Boop, boop, boop. Can y'all see that? That's what was in the mother's hand. Right there. Can you see it? That is the thing that people so-called tried to tell people was a rat tail comb. Do that look like a rat tail comb to you? Enlarge the screen and find out. FAFO on that. Do that look like a rat tail comb to you? That is what was in the mother's hand. That right there. Okay? That razor, that's a knife. That's a whole kitchen knife. That's a whole kitchen knife. That's a whole kitchen knife right there. How is that a razor for the eyebrows? That's a whole kitchen knife. Right out the butcher block. That's a whole kitchen knife. She is holding it by the blade. Yes, sir. Yes, she is. Man. Matter of fact, let me hold on there. Because, see, I don't want y'all to get anything misconstrued. Hold on one second. Earlier today, I had my studio going. Boy, I had my touch screen rolling. Today, I didn't do it this afternoon. Sorry. Hold on one second. Let me get this picture up because I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in for you. But I need other angles of the fight. If y'all saw that video that I just played, and it showed the young lady with the headphones on, she had a cell phone recording in front of the one we had, the angle we had. Hold on one second. Hold on. Listen, hold the line, please. 1 second. And I'm going to bring up a better angle for you. Share this tab instead. Boop, boop. All right. Hold on. I look again. It's a knife. SP, you're right. It's a knife. Okay, no problem. I just want to make sure that everybody else, maybe she uses it to comb her kid. I cannot deal with you, Shawnee. Goodbye. She using it to shave her legs. Y'all so crazy. And went out there with it speaks to her intent. No wonder our kids are out of hand. Correct. Now you are showing the kids. Here you go. Let me enlarge it. This is what she had in her hand. That is not a rat tail comb. This right here. That's what she had in her hand. That. Okay. What I need. I'll tell you what I need. I need other angles of this fight. I need other angles of this fight. That's what I need. Okay? Somebody, anybody. They say she cut her hand too. Well, she definitely cut the young lady. The young lady. And the more I listen to this video, if you go back to her post and you listen to the video, the young lady says, I never wanted to fight her. They wanted to fight me. So, you know what I'm saying? So a news media outlet has picked up this story. If you are in my private community, you know what news media outlet has picked it up. You know a lot more than these people out here, because my private community, we got a special thing going on. You know, when you pay for membership benefits here, you get them. And so you have exclusive tea over there in the members only. Raise your hand if you're in the members only and you got that exclusive tea today and you was gagged. Totally gagged today. So the police can use that as evidence. I'd be more inclined to believe it was a sex. You know what? Y'all doing everything but finding these videos and these comments. Y'all is fighting these comments. No, it looks like a letter opener kind of. I'm so out of here. I'm so out of here. We're doing a call to action, and this is all the stuff y'all doing in the comments. This cracks me up so bad. Part of why I love my community, because you all are much like me. Funny. We're funny. Okay? We're funny, but we get down to business. Okay? This is the business at hand. This is what we need. I'm going to put my email in the comments again. I need y'all to go out there. And I don't care who you ask. You ask TikTok detectives. I don't care. I need another angle, some more angles. I believe her look at the aggressive mama. She only knows violence. Who the fuck walks around with a kitchen comber? Thank you, Justin. How are you today? If the girl got parts on her arm instead of cuts. Okay. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Y'all are fighting yourselves in these comments, but I'm here for it. I need you all to share this video. I guarantee you can't share it in Down Politics. You should ask the people by via a words post. Why can't you post a video from my channel in there and direct it to whoever you need to direct it to and see if you get an answer? I doubt you do. We need to find out why Super can't be in Down Politics and I never did anything to anybody. We need to find out why people are trying to control information going in and out of Dalton for the residents. That don't sound like freedom of speech to me. That don't sound like advocacy to me. And don't text me. Don't nobody text me. Don't text me with no bullshit. Don't text me with no bullshit. I'm not about it anymore. I'm not about it. I'm tired of being nice. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being disrespected. Don't text me about shit. I said what I said. Find out why I can't be in Dalton Politics. Find out why only certain people can be in there controlling the narrative of information going in and out of Dalton. Is it the same bullshit but different people? Huh? Tell me I'm lying. Come on. What's up, SP? Hey, Wyoming guy. How y'all doing? I know that's right, Dave. Don't say that at all. I love my people. Y'all keep on peopling. Okay? Okay? But we need to share this video because I need other angles of this fight for the media outlet that is going to run this story. We need it for legal purposes. I strike my last comment regardless. This so-called mother is reckless. Reckless indeed. If you're saying you're providing an example to the young children on how they should be acting, this ain't it. But this is the example that you provided. And the unfortunate part is they're not going to see you get arrested for it because it was 2 days later. We're now 3 days out from the day this happened. This happened on Monday. This happened on Monday. And I can tell you from my sources, that woman is dangerous. She attracted the child. That is sad. They want people to shut up about this situation. But we not. We got to be equal opportunity when it comes to injustice. We equal opportunity when it comes to fuck ups. And we equal opportunity when it comes to fixing them. Just fix it. I don't see the need to shut anybody up. Just fix your fuck up. That's it. That's all. That's it. We don't need more of the same bullshit. We need some real change. That's what we need. We need some real change. We need some real accountability. We need some real transparency. And listen, as long, what did lady say? I'm going to cut up right quick. As long as I got King Jesus, we're going to get it. Okay? That's what we need. Okay? This is what we need. Now, my sources tell me that the mother got a mysterious call. I won't say mysterious. Let me say anonymous, because I can't tell you everything. Mother got an anonymous call to come up to the Dalton police station to make a report. 2 days after the incident. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I got my own little anonymous message. So let me say this. Dalton and Calumet City, they border each other on the east side. Thank you. Shout out to Chris ZZZZZZZ. And so school district 149, Dalton School District 149 covers Dalton and part of Calumet City. Dirksen Middle School is in Calumet City. However, they pick up children in Dalton. So the incident occurred at Kimbark, and I don't know the cross street for the bus stop at Kimbark in Dalton. And so when the police was called, because when you call the police or 911, they send the call to the proper place based on your location and address. So that is why the Dalton police responded to the call. So that is why I asked for Mayor House and Ms. Belcher to be tagged, because the officer is from Dalton. If the officer had been from, and we got that information from the mom, remember on her post, she told us exactly what officer came and what officer showed up. If the officer had came from Calumet City, then we would have been talking to Thaddeus Jones. But it didn't. And they filed a police report at the Dalton police station. So, irregardless of the school being in Calumet City, the police report was filed in Dalton because that's who responded and was sent the call. So again, kudos to you all, because there is now a police report. However it be, 2 days after the incident occurred. Let me read these comments. Is that some kind of ceramic type of knife? Kitchen knife? I don't know. It looked like one of them Paris Hilton knives. Did y'all see the Paris Hilton Walmart set that was pink? That's what it looked like it's from, that butcher block. Hey, I think, because my daughter, the only reason I know is because my baby girl, she wants to be a chef. And for Christmas, somebody bought her the Paris Hilton cutting board and knife set. And it's pink. I think I heard a new Facebook page coming up that the cult can't control. Okay, did you hear the replacement for this super child? That is $37,000 a month. What stinking wormhole did we fall down? Please tell me. These things I do not understand that is happening right now. And an interim superintendent at that. Interim will be getting $37,000 a month at District 148. Yeah, they are always screaming, if you see something, say something, right? And they are. But I have been kicked out of a group full of dumb people. That is where, you just put information, you get information. And I never did anything. Anyway, lines been drawn in the sand. Ain't a problem. Not a problem for me. Because like I said, it's going to be nothing but the truth and the whole truth. So help me God over here. As I said on many channel, it looked like a lot of deja vu to me. Some script, different cast. Okay. It was all transparency from here on out. You see that? You see that little word you had there? Say was. Was. It was until it make us look bad. Huh? I mean, we all going to make mistakes, right? There's going to be mistakes made. You can get around it. We're human. We are not robots. There are going to be mistakes made. Good thing about mistakes, you can correct them. You can correct them. Right? You can correct them. No need to cover them up. Just correct them. So you don't look crazy. See, you see what I'm saying? Because I feel like we do things that don't make any sense. If you mess something up, take accountability for it, correct it, and move on. I don't know. Just don't make the mistake again. Now, my private community was privy to a post that Terry Young made about this little incident. Oh my God, today. Lord have mercy. I'm not going to show the post here. You'll have to join my private community if you want to know what the post said. Okay? All of my members, y'all know what the post said. We know what we saw. We talked about it. If you want to know, only thing I can tell you to do is join the private community, because whatever goes on in there don't never come out here fully. Okay? But on his post, he said, tell you what he said. I'll tell you what he said, but I ain't going to show you the post because there's extra stuff on the post. Okay? The code is in your private community. I don't care. One thing about my private community, right, is I don't care. Right? Because you don't know who's in there. And it don't matter to me who is in there. I said what I said, and I'm going to stand on business every day. And twice on Sunday. I don't care. Okay? But the gist of his post was that ILCS. Let's look at this. ILCS 720. That anybody could read it, look at it. So let's do that. Make it bigger so we can see it. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can bring it out one more time. All right. Okay. It says ILCS 720 refers to Chapter 720 of Illinois Compiled Statutes, which covers criminal offenses. The chapter contains various laws defining different crimes and penalties, such as those related to the use of force, possession of controlled substances, or contributing to the delinquency of a minor. I don't see how this ILCS helped him in his, I guess, defense of what he done or didn't do. Because right there it says contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So I'm not sure how that it also speaks to Hold on, let me see if I can find it here. What do it say? Let me see what y'all saying. I'm making into a button. Use it work. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, thank you. I was going to talk about it later tonight, but I'm glad you're covering it. Okay, man, you can still talk about it. You know, you never know who'll be up late at night. People not watching my videos anyway. So I'm at the point of I don't give a damn over here. Let's see. So contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which is what that parent would have been doing. Now look at this. It also speaks to battery, theft, credit card fraud, drug offenses, reckless discharge of a firearm, battery, defined as causing bodily harm or making unwanted physical contact with another person. Please let me know, if you're watching, Terry, how this helped you. This actually helped the mother, because that other mother was contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and in doing so, she committed battery against somebody else's child, and you refuse to take a report. Make it make sense. Hey, JJ, how are you? Yeah, Terry was the guy who got all the overtime. He also was the officer that Tiffany put out on a psych eval. So she put him out, suspended him from work, and put him out until he got a psych evaluation. Huh? I said what I said. Allegedly. Was the mother able to file a report? Enrique, she was yesterday, 2 days after this incident occurred. This incident occurred on Monday, and she was anonymously called and told to go to the police department so that she could file a police report. There would be someone there to receive her to file a police report, and there is a police report number, and I have that number of that police report. Now, I'm very highly confused because I believe, allegedly, there was a police report number before the parents even went to file a report. But that's just me. Okay? So we are in the middle of a call to action. We need other angles of this fight. If you have another angle of this fight from your child that attends Dirksen Middle School in Calumet City, but is picked up in Dalton, I believe on Kimbark, and I don't know the cross street, and they were out there on Monday afternoon around 3:20, 3:30 during this altercation. There was a young lady in the video that I showed that had white wireless headphones on, and she was recording in front of the recording that we have already. So if you know anyone, share this video in all of the groups, anywhere you can share it. You're definitely not going to be able to share it in Dumb Politics. Huh? Funny thing about Dumb Politics, too, you can't share my video, and I guarantee you, if you screen record this for the call to action, they're going to delete that, too, because my face is there. Huh? So not only are you censoring speech, but you're censoring people, faces, images, videos. Tell me how you're not with the shits. Everybody that's over there, that's in control of posts and things and such and the like. That's what I want to know. Jason House should be looking into this rather than talking to cult leaders. Was it backdated? Shanita, it better not be backdated. That's called tampering with evidence. Huh? That's called tampering with evidence. It better have yesterday's date on it because, and then in the statement, in the body, it better say what day it happened. Because if it says Monday's date for a statement that was taken yesterday, with Houston, we already have a problem. Okay, I'm just reading y'all comments. I'm sorry. But we need to share this video somewhere. In them Thornton Township groups, y'all share this video with the call to action. Say, watch this video. If you have any videos or different angles of the fight that happened on Monday that has gone viral concerning Dirksen Middle School, Super is asking that you email her. Watch this video. You know what, someone has to bring it up at the meeting, which will be in September 2nd. And guess what? On that very day, they are swearing in a new police chief. Huh? On that very day, they are swearing in a new police chief, and someone needs to ask the question, what will be his first order of business? Huh? I don't know. That should be the question on the floor, though, in my opinion. What's a call to action? Call to action. I'm going to ask people to act. What I want them to act and do is help me find videos, other angles of this fight. We saw all the children out there recording. We have the one recording from the person that we have, but we saw other children out there recording. You know, especially the young lady who had the headset that was white. She stepped right in front of the camera angle that we have. So she was even closer. So we are looking for closer video footage, other video footage than the footage that I've already shown you. What? I thought they already did sworn in the new police chief will be sworn in on September 2nd at Dalton's meeting. I thought it was another page. Thanks. Okay. All right. So y'all share this in those Thornton Township groups. Say this is a call to action. If anybody knows or has any other footage angles, a news media outlet has picked up the story and they want to run the story tomorrow, but we need other angles. Legal is asking for other angles. And so we need that so that the story can run. Okay. Question: did folks go to the police station and file a complaint on Terry? Those have to be put in his file and given to his supervisor to review. I have no idea, sure. I know that the parents were there for according to my sources, a very long time yesterday, into the night. A very long time yesterday, into the night. Okay? I know that to be true. I also contacted the mom today to ask her if she would come on this platform. I'm not very optimistic because I feel like that she has been advised not to for whatever reason. But I was the one that broke the story on my platform and helped. You all helped. We all did. So I would like to have her on to give the community some clarity as to what happened and, you know, how she's feeling, how her daughter is feeling. I mean, there are so many things that has added to this situation, right? I know it's anxiety for the mom, because this could have gone another way. And you can't be in every place with your child at all times. This is middle school. So middle schoolers are old enough to get themselves on the bus and off the bus and to their homes by themselves. But I'm sure that is a scary thing with the way that this happened and this played out, especially from another adult. If it takes a village, I definitely don't want this person I don't want that parent in my village. And then the flip side is the police. You can't even call the police to be protected. If you're not there, you can't depend on them to protect your child. So I have a lot of questions for the mother. While I said that, the mother just responded. I love this. Hold on one second. Let me take care of this. Hold the line, please. Talk amongst yourself in the comments. Don't get too crazy. Hold on one second. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let me see what y'all saying. Support. Thank you, Tiki. So thank you. Pins and needles. As soon as Clean House got voted, then they should have cleaned the police station. Exactly. Officer Warren Young shouldn't be posting like that. Exactly. Okay. So I just the mother did text me and say she's not ready to be talking to other people, which I totally respect and it's fine. And so we'll respect that, and hopefully when our time comes, we'll be able to but we'll see. I don't trust a lot of things. We definitely gonna be watching some platforms to make sure that nothing pops up. Huh? Okay. But anywho, we still need these other angles of the fight and video of the fight. And Javar got comment. Seems like that got forgotten. Hold on. What did Javar say? I missed it. Oh, what they always okay now. Let me put my email in the chat again. This is my email address. If you are hearing this call to action, Super is asking a huge favor. A media outlet has picked up this story, and we need other angles of the fight. And I am humbly asking that the community help us with other angles of the fight. If you know anyone that has video of other angles of this fight, please email me at stewed up the number 4 at the for the T Stewed up, the number 4, the T, at gmail.com. It is in the comments of this video. So if you replay this video and you slide the comment over to live chat, you will be able to visibly see what the email address is. I will tag the email address in this video. But that is what we need. A news media outlet has picked up this story, and this is what we need. This is what we need, because there are still a lot of police officers, in my opinion, that need to go over there. Now, the new police chief will be sworn in on September 2nd. It will be interesting to see him coming from the ESB. It is the Illinois Training, Education, and Safety Board for the police. It'll be interesting to see what he does on his first official day, which would be Wednesday, concerning the police department. Keep in mind, they have sworn in 8 new officers. So they have 8 new rookie officers, in addition to all of the officers that they still have there. But like I said, there is still some residual people that need to unask them seats. And so hopefully he will begin to do his due diligence into looking in who may need to be removed, regardless of staffing issues. She was advised by a lawyer not to speak, which is fine. That's not, I don't have no problem with that. Not at all. And I told her that. So did daughter know the girl's name with the headphones? I don't know. Any info on the new chief? Yes, the new chief's name is Jeffrey Chapman. Matter of fact, let me go ahead on and put this up here since we're doing this. Hold on one second. Hold the line, please. Y'all be asking questions that I be trying to formulate other lives for. Let me see. But I'll do it here. I don't have no problem. I don't want no smoke. So let me get this. Let me get this so that y'all don't try to whoop me. Okay? Now, here we go. Can y'all see that? Hold on, I gotta look at my screen on my phone. Boop. Okay, I feel like it look a little weird. Let me enlarge it. I'm gonna enlarge it for y'all. Alrighty. This is the person that they have chosen. I believe he's 59 years old. Black male. He was a Chicago police officer. Viewed as a sergeant, this is what he made when he was with the police department in Chicago. He was with the city of Chicago from March 27th, 1991 to October 15th of 2020. Education and training. Let's see. Oh, Lord. 6,489 complaint records. Wow. 4 bribery, official corruption, 58 conduct unbecoming, 25 criminal misconduct, 13 domestic, 9 drug and alcohol, 3, well. I don't know. I think that's just for the department as a whole. Let's go back. Because he doesn't have that many himself. Let's scroll down. I'll show you. He has 26 allegations. 2 were sustained and 2 disciplined. So he had 26 allegations, 2 sustained, 2 disciplined for. He's gotten 1 major award. He's had 3 honorable mentions. Let's look at these documents. This is a fact sheet for, I believe this is for a complaint, for the complaint. I haven't had too much time to sit with this information, okay? So the date of the incident was March the 27th, 2012. Location code, it's a bank. All right, I haven't had too much time. Criminal conduct, theft. Huh? All right, then, 2012. And it says initial incident category, criminal conduct, theft. Confidential investigations from internal affairs from 2012 to 2019. These are all the people that investigated him. Pending investigations in 2012. I can't read. I need to sit with some of this information, but I'm going to show it to y'all because you asked. And I don't have a problem. Let me see what y'all saying because I can't see what y'all saying. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. See those. Hey, succeeding too. What's up? All right. There was another document there. Let's go back and see what the document say. Hold on. Hold the line, please. Why do I hear music? Do y'all hear music? Hold on. If I hear music, let me turn this off. Tripping. Leave. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Baby, I'm back. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Criminal misconduct. Let's look at this other paper. Log summary report is what they called it. I haven't had time to sit with this information, so don't be saying nothing. I told y'all. Bank. Why did it say criminal theft? Accused. Jeffrey Chapman, that was him. Criminal conduct, theft. Let's see. I don't really see. Let me see. This case was reviewed for a long time. Case rejected for charges with Cook County State's attorney. Well, why did the investigation continue if they rejected it? I got to sit with this information just a little bit more. I need to do a little bit more digging. But initially, this is what we have. Okay? Initially, this is the person. I will be at this meeting. I'll be at this meeting for this swearing in. So I'll be there for this meeting where he's sworn in. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. This person was accused with him, co-accused in 6 cases. Fix it, Jesus. I need to get a little bit more intel before I fully. But initially, this is what we have. And we do know that he is on the he was, I don't know if he will continue to be on the ITESB board. And it looked like he was listed as the secretary for that board. That's all I got right now, preliminary. Okay. But we will be at this meeting on Tuesday for the swearing in. And we'll also continue our investigation of who the new police chief is. And definitely be looking for what his first steps are going to be as the police chief. Let's see. Who came in here? Gardis came in here. Hey, Gardis. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. That mama needs to file a complaint. A lot of folks don't know you can do that, and you don't have to do it immediately, right? I'm sure, you know, I have a little bit of communication with her. I'll make sure that she knows that, Lord, that's a whole new show. It is definitely a whole new show. All right. What did he do between 2020 and now? He's serving with the ITESB board, the Illinois Training and Education board for police officers. So that's what we know so far. Y'all ain't really gave me a chance to dig in, right? Because his name for me was just announced last night when we heard it. Somewhere that we heard it. Okay. All right. Will we? Somebody's in the members only, y'all. Members only. Somebody's in the members only, and they are screaming at one of the posts. It's funny. All right. Was he getting trained or being a trainer? Being a trainer, I believe. He would be a trainer who's working for the ITESB board. Yeah, me too, Dave Bresson. Hoping, educating himself, hoping he's better, hoping that he only had 2 allegations. I don't know who the other applicants were though, right? We don't know what the pool looked like. For me, I need to know what the whole picture looks like. Who promoted Mr. 13K? I don't know. I'm gonna keep digging on this one. I'm gonna be making some FOIs and sending some FOIs, and we'll get into what the pool. We really need to know what the pool looked like, right? So that we can properly figure out if we feel like, because they don't care about what we think, because they already chose and so they don't care, which is fine. But as the public, as we're able to publicly discuss things, I think to be fair, we need to see what the pool of applicants look like. So that way we can be able to assess if we meaning the public, feel like this was a good choice, right? This is the record of someone highly regarded. I don't know. I ain't saying I highly regard anybody, because 26 allegations over that span of time, I wouldn't say is a lot or that bad, but at the same time, we don't know how severe. But they were only disciplined for 2 out of the 26 allegations. That's what we can say. I don't speculate over here. Like I said, we just go on with the information that we have. Once I dig a little deeper or try to dig a little deeper, and we get the pool, we need the pool of applicants just so we can see what was out there. right? I think that's a fair thing to do. Just like the firm, the human resources firm did. They took the pool of applicants and they made their recommendations, and then the board was allowed to choose who they wanted to choose out of their recommendations. And I'm sure that they had more than one recommendation. This is just the recommendation that the board and the mayor, well, really the mayor, because this is the mayor's choice, that the mayor chose. And so we'll see. Hope he didn't train Terry Young, child. Terry Young is on the Brady list. Go check it. Can you compare his career to the chief that left? I don't think we want to compare his career to. We would have to go way back to find a good chief to compare him to, because I don't know that I want to compare this person to Chief Collins. I don't know that I want to compare them to the chief before that, or even the chief before that, right? We've got to see what the bar was, because he could be higher than the bar that was set before him. Huh? Huh? You get where I'm coming from? So we really need to make sure that the pool of applicants, we're going to set the bar by the pool of applicants. We ain't going to worry about what was sitting in that seat before, because that bar might not have been that high. We might have been very low bar. He might be higher than the bar that he coming in to. Okay. But we'll make comparisons in the pool that he came out of. I think that's a more fair assessment than to compare him with what was before him. Because I don't think, in my opinion, that the people before him was that high of a bar either. Anything else? Anybody else? Anybody want to say anything? Anybody got any questions for me? But please share this video. I hope any of the YouTubers that are watching, please share this call to action. Even if the viewers send you the video and you forward it to me, I don't care. Like I said, I want justice for this woman and her daughter. That's what I want. I want them to have that. I want the community to have that. And I want the community to feel at ease. And so all of the other content creators, the ones that are not speaking in the chat, the ones that are lurking, anybody, okay, agitate and instigate. You can participate too. You know what I'm saying? You can participate too, anonymously. Send me an anonymous email. Okay? Okay? Or post it there in Dalton Politics, and somebody grab it and send it to me. I don't care. I do not care. We need to stop caring about who did what, who done what, who this, who that. Let's just get together and make sure that our community is safe. Okay? You know, when you use the low bars, anything higher seems like a blessing, right? We need to stop thinking like that, but you're correct, Candia. We need to stop thinking that way, but you are correct. Right? We need to make sure that we are understanding that we deserve the best, because those taxes, those property taxes, they starting to reflect that we should have the best. Okay, those of you out there that are paying $13,000, $10,000 worth of property tax, which is outrageous, by the way. Okay. Yeah. This whole incident was disturbing. Indeed, it was. Indeed, it was. And if you read those comments over there, I echo a lot of the sentiments over there. Somebody said this could have gone a whole nother way. Loads of people could have gotten hurt, including the child, both children, all the children that were out there. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's Let's get this call to action done if you don't mind. Unity documentation beats conversation every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Stop letting these people tell you things by word of mouth. Get them on paper. Send them an email. Make them say it in black and white. Make them admit to it in black and white. Put them on paper. You get a paper, you get a paper, and you get a paper. Everybody can get one. Okay? All right. Well, listen. Again, I did it early. I'm done. An hour. That's it. Let's go. We went over a lot of things too. But let's get this call to action out there. You all help me get some other angles of these videos. Just for comparison, my 5-bedroom house, 29 acres, taxes was $1,780. What is it now, Sure? Well, listen, for something like that now, out where they live at now, girl, you might be talking about $15,000. I don't know. But it's largely in part to do with these TIF districts, and the TIF districts, not the businesses in the TIF districts, either they're not paying their taxes, or there's not enough businesses in the TIF district to collect the amount of taxes that need to be collected for the payment that has to be paid back into the TIF. Okay, these TIF districts in Arizona, they don't allow TIFs because they know they come with big, huge problems, and lots of things could go wrong. So, yeah. All right. Listen, super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Okay? If you can't be good, be quiet. I no longer care what people have to think or say about me. I'ma just be out here reporting. Okay? And listen, when I go out, we're gonna call it super on the scene. Y'all like that? Super on the scene. If you want super to be on the scene somewhere, and you want me to show up to the scene, super on the scene. You want me to come? Send me an email. Send me a message. Now I can jump right in my car and be on the scene. Okay? Super producer, who promoted Terry? I don't know. I know right now, I would say temporarily, the person that was in charge were Commander Staples and Commander Riley. And I don't know. So I'm not going to put that on them, but I can tell you who right now was acting and in charge while there was no one in charge. Commander Staples and Commander Riley, I think they were the point people right now. And so that's all I can say about that. I don't know who promoted him or who did any of that. I can only tell you who's in charge right now. Why would he leave that to become chief of police and knowing that knowing what he knows? Succeeding? We are all waiting to hear that answer, because at some point, someone should ask him. I feel like that guy on the gift, he'd be like, okay. At some point, someone should ask him. And I don't know, because I don't know what the pay is. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody asked him to apply. I have no idea. There are 4 cops, can't remember what they were promoted to lieutenant, that failed the lieutenant's exam at either Dalton or TT. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say, sure. Okay. I don't really be talking about stuff that I can't, verify. I gotta have that type of stuff in front of me. So we'll deal with that when I get some black and white stuff, I'll get it to y'all and we'll talk about it. But I want to keep this channel's integrity. I want to keep this channel's honesty and our ability to show receipts. I'm going to show you in black and white. And if I can't, I'm not going to show you and I'm not going to talk about it. I'll let the other people do that. I'm not going to do it. It happened at a Dalton meeting. We'll have to find the Dalton meeting. I'll find the Dalton meeting and then we can talk about it because then we'll have it in video. How about that? Okay. Sure. If you want to send me an email with the video, then I'll play it and we'll talk about it and we'll see. Okay. We'll see what happened in the video and when that was and who was responsible for it. I'll look for it too. Okay. Thank y'all for helping me with this call to action. As soon as you guys find any videos, please send me the videos to stewedup, the number 4t at gmail.com. And so that I can get them over to the news media outlet. Okay. I would appreciate it. I just need this little bit of extra help. Y'all did the heavy lifting yesterday, which was awesome. Y'all did the heavy lifting yesterday. All of y'all was advocates, and that was awesome. Man, I was so super proud. I was so super proud. Okay. All right. All you got to do is keep advocating for yourself and keep showing up as a community together. Keep showing up for a community together. Okay. I hope he wanted to correct the reputation. I hope so too. I hope that he makes, he's going to make some mistakes, but I hope he makes more successes and has more successes than he does make mistakes. 3 of the 5 failed to qualify. Vincent Nunez, Terry Young, and Michael Gooley all failed to qualify with the required 70% score, even after the chief merit points. Where was this at, succeeding? Where is this posted? Can I find it so I can pull it up? If you don't mind, I'll pull it up quickly before we leave. Status quo, thank you. Appreciate you for always tuning in. Succeeding, send it to my inbox and we'll save it for, if you send it to my email, then I'll do it on the deep dive of Mr. Jeffrey Chapman when I do that live. Can you do that? Because if not, I remember seeing that info, but I can't remember. Can you do that, Succeeding? Please, pretty please. Pretty please. Who birthday? Anybody birthday? Trina's birthday. Was Trina's birthday today? I think Trina's birthday is today. Wow, guy, I'm just fast researching. I knew where to go. Edgar County Watchdogs, but I do have a really good memory. Okay, Succeeding. Can you send me? And I don't like to use Edgar County Watchdogs because that's John Kraft. But send it to me so that I can find it somewhere else. Huh? Because I won't be putting that on my channel. But send me the article link so that I can find it somewhere else. Only brought it up because of Terry's power tripping, treating residents badly. Okay. The grown woman attacking the girl was abhorrent. If that was my daughter being attacked, I won't be calling the police nor filing orders of protection. Come on, Goddess. 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 Now I feel like Tiffany when she was calling Napoleon. Goddess. Okay, Goddess. Because I don't think I can show as much restraint as she did. Because, baby, when I got to that bus stop with my car, I tell you right now, she'll be rolling on 4s. Okay, that's how she be doing. If it's any birthdays out there, happy birthday to you. I also want to tell y'all some sad news. Maybe I am ugly. I'm no longer dating. The man ghosted me. Ain't that something? Okay, sure. So do I, honey. I ain't afraid of a little orange. Orange will be the new black if I got to be in it behind my children. And I'm going to be in that mugshot smiling. And when they ask me why, I'm going to tell them because I dealt with her ass. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Okay, no birthdays. And I thought I was going to be singing at my wedding. I thought I was going to be saying, I believe in dreams again. I believe that love will never end. But we not. Instead, we singing Hit the Road, Jack. This is cracking me up. Okay, let me go. It's time for me to go. You know, maybe was you done? Yeah, listen. Me, I don't play no games. I ain't for no lies. I'm very straightforward. But I'm also a forward-thinking woman. I'm very strong-willed. If you can't handle a woman, then you should say that because it's very hard for me to change because I'm a single mom. No, Charlie, girl, he was not. Listen, I ain't never had an ugly man in my life. This is hilarious right now. This is hilarious. Baby, I ain't never had an ugly man in my life. Okay? So he was not. And he checked all the boxes. Height, looks, everything. I would hate to date. I'll keep my husband of 38 years. Okay. Well, Dave Bryson, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Super all right, child. Okay. Because Super just resigned herself. I just gonna get me some kids. Okay. I'm gonna get me some kids. I don't know about no dog. I really want a dog, but I got to walk it and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You also getting back into practice, gonna go through some pookies. Ooh, Jesus. No, I'm not, because I'm not built for that, baby. Listen, I was exhausted with the little 2 week dating that I did, child. Exhausted. Totally exhausted. I had my girlfriend screaming, please, Super, please. Okay. I just like to have a good time. I love to laugh, joke, but I'm also serious. I can be serious. Okay. I can be serious. But at the same time, I need a person who can match my level of petty and my level of humor, right? Because I like to laugh. Okay. I love it. Somebody for every day. Okay, my grandmother told me that there's a lid for every pot, right? I've had the opportunity to have 2 lids to my pot, and it just may be lost, like them Tupperware lids. This video is going to be crazy at the end. Okay, too much info. Dave. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Well, listen, y'all have a good evening. I think Minion is coming on later. I don't know if you're still here, Minion. Are you coming on later? If Minion is coming on later, y'all go over there. Y'all watch him, okay? Listen, I'm going to play my favorite song Up Out of Here. Y'all have not heard it in a long time. And no, it don't mean it's coming back, but I want to play it because it's my happy place and I love this song, okay? Listen, here we go.
Politics, fashion, subjects that trend are all in the queue and mentions. Opinion, come and have a seat. You might find a treat or exclusive sneak peek.
Hey, double up. Double up.
Opinion with opinion and all in the queue.
Let me pass them a tissue. Hey!
Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you. Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you.